Straight out of Pochinki! What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and today we'll be unboxing the Figma Good Smile Company SP118 Lone Survivor from PUBG, or aka Battlegrounds. Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. That's right, we're going to be opening this up. We're going to look at paint detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. We're going to also see if it works with guns, and when I say guns, we're gonna see if it works with little Armory, and also we have Marauder here, and we're gonna see how it fits in terms of scale. So enough of me talking, let's open this guy up, and you can get this guy at www.dstar01toys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Let's go to the top cam and let's see what we're dealing with here. I've been waiting for this figure for quite a while. I love PUBG. I think I have clocked in well over 200 hours in it. When it first released, I absolutely loved that game. Stopped playing it because, well, I think I just had enough after about $200. 200 hours, sorry. And yeah, there you go. That's the back of the box right there. You can see the male version. This guy right here, he has all his stuff. And here it is. Here is an action figure from up top. Let's remove all this plastic, and we're going to see how he is. From what I can see, when it comes to this guy, it looks like, and let's go to the front cam here, something that I noticed just off the bat is he does not have a painted face on the bottom. It is just flesh tone right there. Unfortunately, looks like we could have had some eyes or something on there, but unfortunately it looks like he's just loading into the game. He just started his game and he has not fully loaded the skin. So here he is. Let's just look at everything. Here's the level 3 helmet, which looks really, really solid right here, with a cast iron look on it, and the visor right here. You can't see through that. And let's look here. You have the standard white shirt with the holster that you get right off the bat, and we have the cargo jeans right there, which look to be really nice and washed out. Let's look at the shoes right here. We're looking at sneakers, pretty standard sneakers. This is like tier 1 type stuff that you get. And of course, let's look at his gloves right there. Has a beautiful matte finish. Definitely looks like the character in front of the box, or the mascot of the game. And yeah, he looks really, really good. In my opinion, scale-wise, he could be a little bit small, but when it comes to paint and detail, I have to say he looks pretty solid. One thing I wanted to try before we move on, I just wanted to test this. Everyone, give me 1 second. So I wanted to see, so we have the head of Figma Bakugo there, if we can switch these out. And it looks like we can. Yep, that is going to happen. And there you have it. There is, for some reason, Figma Bakugo has landed in PUBG. I think his head is too big. But yeah, there you go. If you want to put other Figma heads on there, you can. I think this looks okay. I mean, because, you know, it's supposed to be more human-like rather than anime-like. So I think it's pretty decent. So you can get other Figma heads on there. So that's something I was wondering when I saw this guy. So if anyone else was wondering that too, it looks like if you have a straight peg, which most Figmas have, they are indeed compatible. So there you have it. Let's go over articulation and scale. Let's stand this guy up really nice and straight. Let's take out a ruler. He is standing at about 5.5 inches. And we got to compare him with other action figures here. We have a lot of action figures here, so let's look here. Here is the Mafex John Wick. So you can put these two together. Looks like John Wick is a little bit taller. Actually, he's much taller. But if you want to put him with little Armory girls, there you have it. It seems to be more fitted towards little Armory or other Figmas. There's another little Armory girl right there. Here's a Mafex Deadpool. Ooh, super tall. Yeah, doesn't look like that's going to be working out as much. But We got good old Freddie Mercury here with a 870 shotgun, custom painted on twitch.tv/Dstar01. It looks like this works out to be much better. Now we're not done yet. We have the Damn Toys SCS Soldier with the custom painted AWP or AWM right there. It looks like, yeah, this guy is a little bit too big, or he's a little bit too small. And last but not least, we have a Demoniacal Fit Goku, or Tenacious Martial Artist. So he is scaled much smaller compared to everyone else. So let's put everyone aside. And you know what? Let's just do it. Here is a Mezco Punisher, Netflix Punisher. Wow, he is just way too big. So there you have it right there. Now let's go over articulation. Looks to be the standard articulation for most Figmas. We have an up and down here at the toe. Have a ball joint here at the ankle. We have a single jointed knee right there. We have a ball joint here at the crotch so you can kick down doors. Really decent side kick, just like most Figmas. We have 2 articulation points here at the midsection, right here and right here. As you can see, you can twist them. That's really nice. And also the tie is movable. Is the tie movable? It looks to be pretty rigid, so there you go. We have a shoulder joint right here, which is a ball joint. It looks like he can, ooh, came off right there. Let's see if we can pop that in. Looks like he can hug himself pretty decently. Let's see if we can get that done. And there you have it. He can hug himself pretty decently. Let's see. Let's plug these in. These seem to be coming off. Okay, there we go. We have a bend at the elbow. We have a ball and peg here at the wrist. And looks like we have 2 at the neck, looking to be under 20 points of articulation. But because of the Figma smooth joints, it looks like you can get all kinds of poses. Superhero landing. Bam, there you have it. We can do side kicks or flying kicks, front kicks, flying knees. Let's see what else. Yeah, these joints are pretty tight. We can get him in a fighting pose right there. And let's get a Shoryuken test in. And there you have it. You can get a Shoryuken test. So he's very articulated. Nothing is hindering. Honestly, I thought this would hinder, but honestly, it's not too bad. There you go. So let's go over accessories. Let's go to the top cam right now. Let's see what we're dealing with. We have an AKM right here. Let's see if we can remove the magazine. No, you can't. It's a pretty blank model. Honestly, I was expecting this to look much better, considering that little Armory guns exist and they're made by Figma. Or not made by Figma, they're made by Tommy Tech, but they're pretty much in the same company. So unfortunately, this does not look as detailed as I'd like it. But we do have the very famous cast iron pan up here. What else do we have? We have the parachute backpack, or this could be a level 3 backpack. And let's see what else. We get the bag, of course. We get 6 extra hands and a stand. An instruction manual. What else do we get here? It looks like we also have a pistol. Let's see what else we have, which is your M9. So we have an M9 pistol. Let's look close at these accessories. So in order to get these accessories going, let's get the proper shooting hands. And let's see here. So it would probably be this one and probably be this one. So let's move all this aside. Let's outfit him. Everyone please stand by. Okay, now that we have the proper hands on, let's start off with the M9 pistol, and we'll look close at this. And he can hold it. Now let's look real close at that. It does look like a Beretta M9 with a really nice finish right there. Let's see if we can get the trigger finger going. And it is a metallic gunmetal gray. And it doesn't go in the holster. Let's see if we can get him to hold it properly. And there you have it. That's him holding it properly with 2 hands. We could probably make that look a lot better. He has a lot of trigger finger control right there. And there you have it. Pow, pow, pow. Very nice. And let's look at this AK. This is what I'm talking about. Now, look at that. That is pretty plain. Yeah, not a very good looking one. It looks like it's just rendering into the game kind of AK. Yeah, this is really, really unfortunate. And let me show you why. Like, because little armories exist and they're made for Figmas. Look at this AUG right here. Very detailed. You have all the, even the little ripples in the magazine and whatnot. And then you get this. Yeah, I expect much better from Figma when it comes to accessories and details in those accessories. So here he is holding the AKM, and he holds it really nice. There you have it. Lots of power. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, that's about it. Now, one thing I noticed, you do get the pan, but it doesn't stick to the back to protect you from shots, but you can hold it, so you can beat up someone with that. It's also a really nice metallic gray, almost gunmetal, just like everything else. And I think that's it. That's all we're dealing with there. Let's get the backpack on him. This shouldn't be too hard. Let's take off the arm. It looks like the arm was popping off. So what we can do is put this, plug that in. So right there it actually snapped and I had to fix it. And just a little bit of warning, I don't think this is the figure's fault. Honestly, this is the one and only time which I wasn't really careful. If you look right here on the side, on his sleeves right here, there is plastic that goes into the joint. So when you try to twist it or try to push it up like that, as you can see right here, let me zoom in real close. So if you twist the arm, and if you notice the seam of the joint is right there, and you push it up, it's going to lock and it's going to snap. So this is a little bit of a design issue, I think, and this is probably the biggest negative of this figure, is that they didn't quite design the sleeve very well, and it just broke on mine. So the only way to get his forearm up is to push it straight up at a 90-degree angle, so you don't mess that up. So just a little bit of a warning there for all you people out there who are thinking about buying this. That is the negative. So, now that we're done with that, let's take this guy and let's put some little armory guns, especially the guns that you see in PUBG. So I did a little bit of research. Haven't played PUBG in like a year, but I played it just now, just to see what's here. And we have the AUG, which looks really good on him. Ooh, let's look at this. Let's look at this AUG right here. Doesn't look like I can get that grip in, so we're just going to keep it like this. Actually, let's change the hand out. And let's put this open palm right here. And that looks really cool right there. You can have him with the AUG, blasting people away. That's in the center of the circle. The rare drop of the 249 right here. See if we can fit any of these little armory guns on him. There you have it. Ooh, that looks really cool on him. Ooh, I like that. Okay, all right, all right. Let's get some more. We have the M14 EBR for some semi-automatic action. And you found a 12x scope, which is also rare, probably in a airdrop. If you want to be sniping people from across the field, wondering where you're at, this gun might work, but I'm having a little bit of issue. It looks like the stock of the M24 is just a little bit too wide for his trigger finger here. Everyone give me a moment. I'm going to try my best to fit this in the hand, so just give me 1 second. So anyway, I tried to fit this. The stock is way too wide on the M24 right here, so that's not going to work on him. If I bend the plastic of his hand a little bit, maybe I'll get it, but honestly, I don't really want to try that. So let's go on with the little Armory UMP with the silencer, and there you go. As you can see, all the little Armory guns work really well. Now, let's move on to Marauder, which is known to be a little bit bigger in scale. Here is the Scar Light, and I have to say, even though it's bigger in scale, I think it works. Just a little bit too big there, but honestly, I don't mind. Let's see here. So let's take our SAS soldier and let's take his op. I know, you love this gun. Don't worry, man. I'll give it back to you. Let's take the op, which I painted on Dstar01 on Twitch live, and that was really fun. Ooh, and there you have it. You can have him sniping away. And I have to say, that looks really cool right there. And let's see. Let's keep moving. I believe this shotgun's in the game now, the KSG, and that is also a Marauder KSG right there. So if you want to put any 1/12 scale gun with him, I think it works. I think this guy can hold any of your 1/12 scale little armory weapons, and honestly, they look much better than the AKM that he comes with. I'm going to stick him with my favorite gun, and this is the AUG A1. And then we'll put them together, and we will come up with a conclusion of the little armory, or sorry, of the Figma Lone Survivor. All right, here he is. He's standing up. Let's come up with a conclusion. Let's come up with the negatives first. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This part right here was very annoying. When it snapped on me, I panicked. But I know how to fix my toys, so I fixed it in no time. But that sucks. I gotta say, you guys gotta watch out when you're dealing with these joints, especially when the figure is brand new. Have some silicone oil and some hot water aside. I always tell people who get new action figures, what do I do when I first open it? And that's what I would do. This time around, I didn't do that. So I paid the price of a broken elbow joint. But again, like I said, I fixed it. But for those out there who are worried about breaking their toys right out of the box, be very careful. Have some oil set aside just in case a joint is way too tight. Or if a joint is way too loose, you can go to www.Dstar01 Theme, a source for awesome action figures, and you can get some fixer elixir to tighten up those joints. Let's talk about the positives. Honestly, I think this figure came out a little bit too late. If it came out during the time when PUBG was hitting like 1 million players, I think this figure would have been like a hit. I haven't played PUBG in a while. I played it today and I was like, you know what, this game has improved a ton, and I remember I absolutely loved it, and I still love this game. It's a very fun game, and I love this character, or this blank slate character. This is like the character that you see in the front of the case, of the CD case or DVD case, and yeah, he looks really cool. He fits all my guns. I can't complain. Yeah, he's just fantastic. I love the way he looks. He's a little bit pricey. You're looking at about 70 bucks for this guy. But you know what? If you're a fan of PUBG, if you've been playing it continuously since its release and you're a huge fan, you got to have this on your desk, man. Just look at him with the AUG over there. That's looking really sharp. You know what? Let's put him with another gun before we end this video. You got to put him with the 249. I just killed like 2 people with this gun right before I did this review. And I was like, you know what? I think the 249 is a really good gun in that game. I have to say, it's really nice. So there he is with the M249. Fantastic looking. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And if you guys are looking for this figure, you know where to go. You can go to www.Dstar01 reliable source for awesome action figures. Thanks again, guys.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.